Now, I hope you've enjoyed watching the Olympics. I have. My favorite event was tonight, women's gymnastics. I was a teenager when Carrie Strug won gold with this amazing vault on an injured leg to win America's first ever gold medal in the team all-around. It was one of the most amazing moments I've ever seen in sports in my whole life. It was captivating, and my coworkers made fun of me yesterday when I told them that I wrote her a letter afterward. I had a little crush. So what? Get over it. But from that moment on, I've always been in awe of those athletes and their toughness. I mean, frankly, there isn't an Olympic athlete who isn't tough, physically and mentally. I mean, they have to be. They have to be. It's impossible for them to get that far otherwise. So when Simone Biles dropped out over concerns for her health, specifically her mental health, I was as shocked as you. I thought to myself, wow, I mean, she must really be struggling. I mean, this is a person who has pushed herself to the limits for years. She has proven herself countless times, the greatest of all time. And she needed a break, even if the whole world was watching. I mean, if this sort of thing can happen to Simone Biles, it can happen to anyone. And hopefully, that fact helps people. That if they are suffering, they'll find the courage to speak up, that they can be vulnerable too, even if it feels like the whole world is watching, and get help and feel better. Unfortunately, as good as that all sounds, it's simply not true for everyone. It's not. For some people, no matter how loud they scream for help, no matter how many people are watching, no one seems to be listening. And that brings us to our big story. You see, this week in downtown, a homeless person in a mental health crisis stabbed a woman for no reason, randomly. The woman tried to get away. She tried to run, but she got chased down and stabbed multiple times, nearly killing her. And this happened on a Monday at 2 p.m., middle of the day in Old Town. She was a tourist visiting from out of town, staying in a hotel. Officers found her bleeding in the street. Now, the lady who stabbed her didn't flee the scene, didn't run, she didn't hide. Police say that she stayed there, covered in blood, acting belligerently. Yes, this is an extreme example of a problem, but it's not isolated. The Blanchet House has been helping people in downtown since 1952. They told us they have never seen a level of mental health needs this severe. It's so bad, they don't feel safe enough to fully reopen.
We're just not in a position yet where we can welcome people back indoors and serve in a way that is safe and compassionate.
Now, you may know this stuff already. I mean, ask anyone who lives or works downtown. I have plenty of stories from my coworkers right here at KGW. People who have been spit on or screamed at just walking to get coffee. And those are stories from just this week. I went down to the square yesterday to ask people about this and had this conversation with the second person I said hello to.
We just seen a couple walking up, 10th Avenue. A guy, parks. I'm like, wow, it's like there's no Karens.
Who would you even call? Do you even know who to call?
No. What, the police? That wasn't funny.
No, because, well, you're not the first person I've heard that reaction from, because they feel that if they call the police, you could have a situation that could turn deadly for that person. Right.
Yeah.
So what do you do? Who do you call? You just allow these people, or do I just allow these people to suffer like that on the street? Because I don't know what to do.
I know, and that's sad to say, because I was just looking at a guy that was half clothed, and I'm like, dang, who do I call? Or do we just keep walking? And now it's sad to say, it's damn near a norm, and that's sad.
Now, the thing that she said there about the police, that may upset some people, and I get it. And that's not really the conversation I want to have right now. I'm not placing blame, but the facts are undeniable and pretty common sense, really. When you combine police and someone in a mental crisis, the stakes are raised. Just yesterday, OPB published this article saying Portland police killed 2 people this year, and both sought mental health care before their deaths. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Dan, that's why I don't go downtown. Well, okay. Fine, but that's not what I'm talking about. This homelessness issue is bigger than the mayor's grand reopening. It's bigger than the economy. It's about our humanity. If we're going to applaud Simone Biles, if we're going to celebrate her for normalizing a focus on mental health. We can't reserve that attention for our most fortunate. Because like I said, people are screaming for help on our streets and under our bridges and in our woods and in places you would never even imagine.